안녕하세요, 여러분. Hello, everyone. Today, let's talk about particles. And we have many particles, right? But today, let's talk about some main particles. And the first one is subject particles, E and ka. E and ka, we put these after subject in the sentence, and the words ending a consonant we put E, and after vowel we put 가, right? And the first one, 빵이 얼마예요? So 빵 is the subject in the sentence, right? Which is the bread is the subject, and 빵 ends in a consonant, so the right one here is E. And next one, 가방이 책상 옆에 있어요. 가방 is the subject in the sentence. So, and this one, 방 ends in a consonant. So E is the right one. Okay. And next one, 날씨가 좋아요. The weather is the subject in the sentence, and 날씨 ends in a vowel. So 가 is the right one. And 마크 씨가 학교에 가요. So 마크 is the subject here again. So the right one is 가. Okay. And the next one is object particles. So object particles we have and the. So these are the same as subject particles. So like after object we put these, and the words ending a consonant we put and after all the is the right one. So the first one, 음악을 들어요. 음악 is the object here. So we put the object particle here, and the tricky thing is like English, you say the subject first, right? But in Korean we can actually omit the subject easily. So that makes you confused, I guess. So here I skip the subject I, so I just said the object first. So 음악 is not the subject, it's object. So I listen to music, right? So music is the object. So we need to put object particle here. And 음악 ends in a consonant, so is the right one. So the thing is, you need to see the context. You need to see what you are saying. So, so yeah, that is why object and subject particles are really confusing, I guess. And next one, 책을 읽어요. So 책, a book is the object here, right? So we need an object particle, and 책 ends in a consonant, so is the right one. And 영화를 봐요. So here all I skip the subject because it sounds like mature. So and here 영화 is the object, and this one ends in a vowel, so the right one here is 를, 영화를 봐요. Next one, 우유를 사요. So 우유 is the object in the sentence, and you ends in a vowel, so 우유를, 를 is the right one here. 우유를 사요. Next one is time particle 에. Here, so 주말에 뭐 해요? So this weekend 주말 is the time here, so I need to put the time particle 에. And 몇 시에 만나요? So 몇 시, what time is the time? What time needs a particle? So 몇 시에 만나요? 어제 9시에 일어났어요. So 어제 9시 is the time here, so I need to put the time particle 에 here. And 아침에 한국어를 공부해요. So in the morning. So I need to put 에 after 아침, the morning. Next one is place particles. So place particles here I will have 에 and 에서. So let's see those. So 공원에 가요. So I'm going to the park. So here 에 is in English to. So to the place. then I need to put the place particle after the place. So this is like the destination where I'm going. So next one, 저녁에 집에 왔어요. So 집에 왔어요. I came home. In English, you don't put to here, but it's like I came to my house, right? So 집에 왔어요. And 펜이 공책 위에 있어요. So with the verb 있어요, we also need to put the place particle 에 after the location. And instead opposite 없어요, also the same particle we need. So 가방이 방에 있어요, in the room. So here in English, this with the verb 있어요 or 없어요, meaning is like in English on or in. And next one, 에서. 에서 is the 에서 we put the after the place where the action of the verb takes place. Like the first one, 공원에서 운동해요. So 운동 is taken place in the park, right? So that is why I need to put the place particle 에서 here. And 집에서 밥을 먹었어요. So 먹었어요. Ate. This one was taken place at home, so I need to put the particle 에서. 카페에서 커피를 마셔요. Again, so 에서 is the right one with the verb 마시다, 마셔요. 바다에서 수영해요. So 수영 also is taken place in the sea, so I need to put the particle 에서 after this. So in these two are really confusing too, because yeah, these two are very similar. But if you put like with the verb 가요 here, 에서 공원에서 가요, it doesn't really make sense. So because like yeah, it doesn't really make sense. So we need to put the right one here. So we need to see the verbs here. So like the verb 가다, to go, or 왔어요, the base form 오다, to come, and 있어요 or 없어요, we put the place particle 에 after place. And here 운동해요, 먹었어요, 마셔요, 수영해요. So the action, not all the actions, not all the rest of the verbs except these I put SR here, so I cannot say that way, but yes, so with the action of the verbs we need to put the place particle SR. Okay, so we need to think what verb I'm gonna say in the sentence. Okay, so like compared to this one. So 공원에 가요. And I'm going to the park, right? So I need to put 에 here. 뭐 공원에서 운동해요. The 운동 is taking place in the park, so I need to put the place particle 에서 here. So it's gonna be really confusing, but you know, we're gonna we're gonna we're gonna find. We're gonna find. Okay, and next one here. So I kind of briefly explained the particles, and now let's practice to put the right particle here. So we have subject particles 이 and 가, object particles 을, and place particle and also time particle 에, and 에서 place particle too. So let me see. 불고기 좋아해요. Here we need to put the object particles, right? And key ends in about, so the right one is 불고기를 좋아해요. 불고기를 좋아해요. 사과 싸요. And here the 사과 is the subject, right? The apple is cheap, so 사과 is subject, so 사과 가. 사과 ends in a vowel, so I need to put 가 here. And 책 읽으세요. So here also missing particles, right? And read the book. So here a book is the object, right? 책을 읽으세요. Next one. 눈 많이 와요. Afternoon, so noon is the subject here. So the snow comes a lot like that. Snow comes a lot. So the snow is the subject in this sentence. So 눈이 많이 와요 is the right one. Let's see the next one. 어디 공부해요? So 어디 is place, right? Where? So I need to put the place particle, but I need to see the verbs here, right? 공부해요. Oh, okay. 공부해요 is not 가다, 오다, 있다, or 없다. So 어디에서 공부해요. So and next one, 내일 몇 시 회사 가요? There are some missing particles here. So 내일 몇 시에 회사에 가요? So and here 내일 and 몇 시 kind of here are two time phrase, right? But if there are more than one time phrase, we put the time particle 에 to the final noun after the final noun only. So and one thing I didn't really explain this one, but like 어제, 오늘, 내일, yesterday, today, tomorrow, we don't put any time particle here too. So even just if there is there, I don't need to put any particles. Even this one is time. Like in English too, right? You don't put any particles today, yesterday, after, like around, like for tomorrow, today, yesterday, right? Same here. So we don't put any particles after this, but there was 몇 시, right? So I need to put the time particle here at the end of the final time phrase. And again, so 회사 is the place and the verb is 가요. So the right one is 에. So there are two 에, right? For time and for place. And next one, 백화점 옷 샀어요. So 백화점 is the place here, and I need to see the verb here. 샀어요. My bought. So here I need to put the place particle 에서. So 백화점에서 and 옷 is the object I bought. So 옷을 샀어요. 마크 씨 지금 학교 가요. 마크 씨 is the subject, right? So 마크 씨가 지금 학교에 가요. And so 지금 now, we don't have to put any time particle in English too, right? Just now, right? No particles. No in or at or on, right? Yes, here too. So we don't have to put any particles, any place time particle here. Next one is this. So 토요일 친구하고 약속 있어요. 토요일 is the time here. So 토요일에 친구하고 약속이 있어요. Next one. 아침 공원 산책했어요. 아침 in the morning. So I need to put a particle here. 아침에 and 공원 is place. So I need a place particle. Then I need to see the verb 산책했어요. Okay, it's not 가다, 오다, 있다, 없다. So 공원에서 산책했어요. 아침에 공원에서 산책했어요. 14일 오후 수영장 수영할 거예요. So 14일 오후. Okay, so the final time phrase is 오후, right? So I need to put the time particle here only. 14일 오후에 수영장 is the place and the verb is 수영할 거예요. To swim. Then 수영장에서 수영할 거예요. 14일 오후에 수영장에서 수영할 거예요. 책상 위 뭐 있어요? And 있어요 verb is here. So 책상 위에 after the location I need to put the particle, place particle 에 and 뭐가. So what is the subject here? So 뭐가 있어요? Next. 일요일 영화관 영화 봤어요. So 일요일 need a time particle에 일요일에 영화관에서 the verb is 봤어요. So I need to put 에서 here and 영화를 봤어요. 영화 is the object here. So I need to put three particles here. And 시장 빵 몇 개 샀어요? 시장 for place particle I need to see the verb right 샀어요. So this is 가다 오다 있다 없다. So 시장에서 빵 몇 개를 샀어요. Or actually I can put 를 here 빵을 몇 개 샀어요. or 빵 몇 개를 샀어요. I can make the 빵 only the object or the whole like how many bread or I can make the object in the sentence too. But I normally say here 빵을 only 빵을 몇 개 샀어요. I make only 빵 as a object here. But both way are good. And next one. 내일 같이 저녁 먹을까요? 내일 we don't have to put any particles, right? Like in the gap for as a time for the time particle I don't need to put anything. Right? So just leave alone. And 같이 저녁 먹을까요? 저녁 is the object, right? So 저녁을 먹을까요? 내일 같이 저녁을 먹을까요? 빵하고 우유 샀어요. So 빵하고 우유. These are the object in the sentence. So at the end of the object, I need to put the particle 을. So yeah, F like not only time particles and all the other particles also just put the particles after the final noun. Okay, after object, so 빵하고 우유. After whole this phrase, I need to put once the object particle. 됐어요. And this is the last one. So yes, today that's it from me, and I hope you find this video is useful and helpful. 네, 그럼 우리 오늘은 여기까지 해볼게요. 끝내기 전에 문장들 한 번씩 같이 읽어볼까요? 불고기를 좋아해요. 사과가 싸요. 책을 읽으세요. 눈이 많이 와요. 어디에서 공부해요? 내일 몇 시에 회사에 가요? 백화점에서 옷을 샀어요. 마크 씨가 지금 회사에 가요. No, 학교에 가요. 입니다. 토요일에 친구하고 약속 있어요. 아침에 공원에서 산책했어요. 14일 오후에 수영장에서 수영할 거예요. And I didn't really mention this one. So the verb ends in 하다. 하다 we can like split the 하다 and the first part. So I can make the first part as an object. Like I'm doing swimming like this. So 수영을 I can also make this one as an object here too. 산책했어요. This one ends in 하다. So 산책을 했어요. I can also make the first part as an object. And 책상 위에 뭐가 있어요? 일요일에 영화관에서 영화를 봤어요. 시장에서 빵을 몇 개 샀어요. 내일 같이 저녁을 먹을까요? 빵하고 우유를 샀어요. 이렇게. 네, 그러면 우리 오늘은 여기까지 할게요. 감사합니다, 여러분. 안녕히 가세요.